If you're not subscribed to Road Tripping, the Richard Show, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why are you wasting your time? We're gonna do what we do. Just come join, hang out, even if you don't like Perk that much.
And let's move to your favorite memory from playing on Christmas Day
Challenge
watching
me.
Christmas Day games. Or are you guys gonna watch the NFL?
What? The NFL?
I'm gonna be watching both.
Even registered in my house.
What's your favorite memory, Perk, playing on Christmas Day?
I mean, I played in so many.
That's why I decided to start with you.
I think the favorite memory is, right, like, one, you get your Christmas Day jerseys, but being able to know what pair of shoes you're wearing on Christmas Day. Because everybody got their own little flavor that they coming with on Christmas Day. Your Christmas Day shoes hit a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was the memory that I have. Now, if you talk about the moment that I had on the floor, it wasn't actually my moment. It was actually a teammate's moment in Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, on a torn meniscus, goes into Madison Square Garden and records a triple-double, I believe in fucking 3 quarters, if I'm not mistaken. A torn meniscus. He walked into the game knowing that his meniscus was torn. He played on Christmas Day. You talk about the importance of and the want to play on Christmas Day. That motherfucker wanted to play on Christmas Day. After that, they shut him down. He had surgery. Walked in there, torn meniscus, gave them people a 20-point triple-double with the dub on Christmas Day, morning? The shit started at noon or whatever it is, Christmas Day afternoon, whatever you want to call it, mid-noon, high noon, whatever, and gave them people a triple-double, and I was on the floor to share it with them.
I like that one. I do like that one.
Channing,
That's
tell
a good
us
one.
about your one Christmas Day game.
I think I had more than one, Richard. I can't remember. I think I had one with the Suns. It was just awesome. I remember, I think I did have one with the Suns. I think we won. But, like, honestly, Christmas Day is just that opportunity. Is awesome. And then, obviously the one that we were involved in is the greatest Christmas Day game ever. But other than that, what do you mean? The
2016?
Cavs Warriors game. Stop it. It's the greatest Christmas game.
That was the greatest Christmas Day game of all time.
It's not. I don't even think it's close. Now, to be a part of that is pretty awesome. And that's when I knew, yeah, brother, it's almost time. This clock is ticking. Because when I looked out there and saw 9 Hall of Famers, I said, yeah, come on over here, Deli. We about to go and chill. Richard, you for sure not a Hall of Famer. That's why I said 9, motherfucker. 9.
What's your favorite Christmas Day memory?
Honestly,
Stop it.
Honestly,
Richard's about to glaze his own shit. Here we go. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
All kidding aside, it was my first one. It was my first Christmas Day game. It was my second year. We were playing the Celtics. And oftentimes they'll do rematches from postseason. And this is back in the day when there was only 2 Christmas Day
You was on the road?
No, we were at home because
okay.
we had beat Boston the year before in the conference finals. So we got the home game. So we're playing on Christmas Day. So I'm a rookie, and everyone's like, yo, do you know Christmas Day, all this stuff? And there's only 2 games. There's like 2 back-to-back games. That's it. It's not the 5-game slate. It's not any of that. So it felt even more prestigious because it was based off of your performance last year. So we went in there, and we beat the Celtics by 40, right? We beat them by 40 on Christmas Day with all of America and all of the world watching to like beat the Celtics in that manner. After our postseason beat of them the year before, it felt great. And I'll never forget my buddy Eric Larson. We were driving home and we were kind of still just like, what the hell? Like, it was crazy. I think I might have had like 25, but he was like, did you reverse dunk 3 times in a Christmas Day game? And I was like, I think I did. And it was really just kind of like, and I know people are like, oh, but it was like, no, I'm 22 years old. I'm still trying to figure out everything that's going on. So you're just kind of like, holy shit, that is kind of crazy.
Why are we shouting out to J Kidd?
Shout out to J Kidd because J Kidd created all of those backdoor lobs. That's why. Like, I was like, holy shit, am I really playing with Jason Kidd? Yeah.
I gave you the lob like
Gave me a
Jake
lob.
Kidd. Thank you for dunking it.
100%.
Yeah, you're welcome. What about, where does this one rank? This moment that you have hanging up in your home?
That one, I promise you, looking back on it.
What he's talking about is his dunk on Klay in the 2017.
That was let me be clear. That was not a commissioned photo. That was a gift that I love very, very much. That was a gift. So I just not like, you know what? I'm not walking around chest out. Like, you know what I want. No, I would say this. For me and like the love of the game of basketball, when you look back on the history of the game, that is the most iconic Christmas Day game ever. I remember after the game being annoyed because I was 2 for 8. I missed all my shots, but I had 2 dunks. But the actual competitor athlete in you is like, damn, I missed my shots. Okay, we won the game. I'm happy. But damn, I missed this shot. You don't know that you just were a part of plays in a game that are going to be talked about for all of basketball future. That's not what you're thinking in the moment. Looking back on it, it is pretty cool to be a part of when they say what are the best Christmas Day game dunks of all time, to have the number one by far over everyone else. It is at 35 years old. And even for a cherry on top, there's another dunk that they could go to over Kevin Durant with the left, and that was second.
Our screen is frozen over here, so I can't see Channing's reaction. I can only hear Perk. But I can only imagine he's rolling his eyes. So I want to forward this conversation because LeBron is being a Grinch right now on Christmas.
I bet he is.
I don't know if you guys saw the clip, but when asked about playing on Christmas Day, it was funny. Go look at it.
He's at home. You're at home, Bron. Like, I know you've been on the road a bunch. We've been on the road together. We were in Golden State, had Little Rich there in San Francisco, but you're at home.
It's just what we just saying out loud what we all been thinking.
What we all feel, yeah. And I just want to know how you guys prioritize though when you play on Christmas Day time with your family.
It depends.
It's business.
Are you leaving on Christmas Day? Are you playing on Christmas Day? Are you the road team?
But there is a human element and a
home?
human side.
There's a human side.
Are we talking personally, or are we just doing this for LeBron?
No, I'm doing it personally.
Damn, Channing.
Yo, bro, fix your face.
Wow.
I love you.
I'm just asking.
How you gonna throw a shot at Allie
Does that why make you that? You know what I'm saying?
No, Richard made him spicy.
Why did that? Wait, can you not see my face?
Yeah, you haven't smiled until right now. Yes, we see your face.
No, I said, wait, are you asking me like about what LeBron?
No,
like,
Channing,
about
I'm
that
asking
comment, or
you
just
how you prioritize, how you, Y-O-U, prioritize playing on Christmas Day.
I don't get grouchy that fast. Mm-hmm. It takes me a while. Go ahead, Perk.
It depends. One, do not give me the late game. Like that Denver, Minnesota shit, fuck no. If I play on Christmas, if I'm on the team, I want to play the early game, or I'll take the early afternoon, one of the middle games. Do not give me that Denver, Minnesota. Hanging around all day, can't really enjoy the festivities. You got family over. You can't really do what you do because you got to lock in. But I'm going to just take it to the space I'm in now. For the last 3 years, I've worked on this day.
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately, I get to be home thanks to Chuck, Charles, Kenny, and Shaq, right? So I'm at the crib. But what I did was every time I was working out of LA during those times, my kids, I missed a lot of Christmas days with them because I was playing on Christmas Day. I would fly them in on the 24th. We would celebrate. The last 3 years I was at Disneyland, excuse me. On the 24th, every Christmas for the past 3 years, it's been at Disneyland.
I want to go to Disney. Channing, what about you?
Yeah, the late game sucks because, you want to eat. The late game sucks because you want to eat a certain way, wake up, get your little hooch and the coffee, sit on the couch, be lazy. And you're like, you got to lock in. You have family in town, things like that. Dude, you get that early game. After the game, it's on and popping. It's great. After the game, you get the early game, man, you go into the crib. It's like then you have the late presents. You got friends and family over. You probably got the next day off. But everyone understands, man. This is a very fleeting time doing this job. But if you can figure out a way to make sure it's for the kids. Do it for the kids. You know, Channing love the kids. And yeah, I mean, especially in the morning, even if it's early, you just say, hey, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we could, you know, hopefully you don't have shoot around. If you got shoot around, your coach is a demon. But other than that, you just make sure your kids open up the presents and go about your business.
Well, I've spent a lot of Christmases by myself, and it is a part of the job, it's part of the sacrifice, but it's also part of the, hey, we get to be in a position that not a lot of other people are. And so for me, I've had to play on Christmas Day on the road. I've had to travel on Christmas Day because you were playing on the 26th. So you have to do all of that. That's part of it. It makes it fun. Like I've had to work on Christmas Day. 3 years ago when there was COVID, I did 2 Christmas Day games. Now they were remote from home, but it was like the first game at, 9:30 and then the next game that was the 10:30 start in Denver. So I've had to do both those games remote. And then you get in a position. This year, my boys are with their mother and her family in London. So they're in London, and we had committed to that before we knew what the ESPN schedule was. So all of a sudden now, for the first time in 5 years, I'm at home, like calling the Laker game, calling this, but they're in London. So it's like, you have to make these sacrifices. This is the sacrifice for the life. I'm one of the psychotic people that just says like, hey, it is what it is. You can't want to be the best players and play on Christmas Day. You can't be a little kid and watch these guys on Christmas Day and not want, and you want to be one of them. You want to be those guys that are playing on Christmas Day when you're 15, 16, and you're sitting at home, you're opening your presents and you're watching basketball all day and you're like, God, wouldn't it be a dream to be one of those guys? And then you get into this position, you're like, oh shit, that kind of, this part kind of sucks. When I was 10, I wasn't processing that they're away from their families. And so there is an eye-opening space to it, but you still try and remember, look, this is a dream within the dream. The dream is to get to play in the NBA. The dream within the dream is to play on Christmas Day. Now, the part of every dream is the sacrifices that you have to give up to accomplish said dream. So everyone has different stories. Bron's played on Christmas Day 22 years in a row. Not all of them have been home, and that shit sucks for him. But that's also the price he's had to pay to try and accomplish being either the great or one of the greatest of all time.
Yep. And as you guys talked about, it's an opportunity, and it's one that does not stick around for very long.